the Christmas interview 2020. The first time we've ever done a Christmas interview, and it's an interview for both of you.
The first time
Yeah.
Christmas interview and first time double interview. And maybe every interview for a holiday should be double.
Because you've only done a Minecraft interview before, haven't you, Connor?
The only one that I did by myself was the Minecraft interview.
Yeah. But now you like interviews.
There might be
you see.
other interviews like Talk a Life interview
Yes.
and a Minecraft interview too.
Well, this one is about Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas
Yes.
was a very special Christmas this year. Something very unusual happened.
Because of COVID-19,
Yes.
which, even though it surfaced about January or February, is still affecting us in January of the following year, and it's going to affect us for a lot longer as well.
Yes. Yes, the global pandemic, the coronavirus. It has. It meant that we couldn't see any family.
That's
No.
a bummer.
Sure is.
Yeah, it absolutely is, Connor. It
I
was.
say bummer a lot now.
Yes, you do. I'm glad it's not a rude word. So instead of seeing, well, we did actually see family.
We did,
We
but
just
we-
in
We
an
only
unusual
saw
way.
Evan and Stanley once. No.
But on Christmas Day, what did we do? Do you remember what we did?
well,
On Christmas Day.
yes.
How
First
about first say what was our favourite present?
First thing what we did, we all came downstairs and opened our
Yes.
presents from Santa.
Yes.
That's right.
So what was your favourite present from Santa?
I think it was probably. This is actually a difficult choice. It's always difficult.
Mhm.
I'll just go for my xylophone because the xylophone. There was a baby xylophone. I used that for quite a while, but it was too small. Now I have a bigger xylophone, so I can play more songs and make them more better.
Good. Ola, what was your favourite present?
I don't think I could choose a favourite, but I can say the most memorable, which is, well, I got a kazoo.
Oh yes.
Yes, a kazoo, and I would not stop playing Christmas songs on the kazoo for the entirety of the day.
Well,
That is funny, isn't it? That,
it's like a band. I got a
Yeah.
xylophone, you got a kazoo.
and they were your favourite
And I have
presents.
drums in my room and there's a piano.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
the
a very
kazoo
musical
wasn't-
family, aren't we?
The kazoo wasn't my favourite, but I'll just say the most memorable, because I can't choose a favourite
There's
for the life of me.
also a harmonica.
Yes. And a
have one.
saxophone.
A piano.
And a piano.
A saxophone, a guitar. How many
Someone.
instruments do we have?
A
We
lot.
also have the bongos.
Yes.
Okay, but this isn't a music interview, this is a Christmas interview.
Yes, there
So-
can be a music interview. A music interview is a good idea.
So-
I tell you.
So after you opened your presents from Santa, what did we do next?
Well, what I probably did next was have breakfast, and what I had for breakfast was my chocolate coins.
Oh yes, Christmas
I
breakfast.
also wanted to be polite and to give you one.
Yes, you were very kind.
Such a
But we
kind
went to see our
boy.
first visitors next, didn't we?
Yes, we went to Grandma Papa's house to have a socially distance, well, hello, and
It was only in the kitchen.
also another present giving, like giving each other presents, and well, we had a conversation, and oh yeah, and Auntie Katie and Uncle Scott and Ryan and Ewan also came, and we gave presents again.
And
I also got Lego Mario for Christmas, and I also and they also gave me 2 sets, and they were both desert themed.
Yeah, you enjoyed playing with those on Christmas Day, didn't you? The Lego Mario.
Well, I enjoyed playing with those for quite a while, and I finished them all, so now I'm wanting some more sets.
So,
I do.
when we came back from Gran and Papa's house, we then did a FaceTime, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes, we did a FaceTime with Grandma and Granddad.
That's right. And
Actually,
did you have
There's-
presents from there?
Yes, we did.
there's actually gifts that I was originally asking for Christmas, but I didn't get.
What were those? What didn't Santa get you for Christmas?
Well, I can say that it's probably it has a chance for it to only be games.
Games.
That's don't worry about that.
It's okay. You can say because you've got money. You got money from your uncles and aunts, didn't you?
Bling bling. No, I'm not going to be a monstrosity.
Monstrosity. Yes.
If that's what I'm supposed to say.
No. Yeah, it was good FaceTiming Grandma and Granddad. It felt like we felt like we were actually there in the room with them because we were opening presents in turn, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
I probably didn't notice that.
And
But that's not a thing for me, but
what was special about our Christmas dinner this year?
Well, what was special about Christmas dinner? Well, obviously we didn't have any family around because that's sort of illegal right now.
Yeah.
And another thing, we didn't have traditional turkey. We had ham.
ham.
It
It was porchetta.
Well, not ham. It comes from a pig.
Pork.
Pork chop. And beef.
What did you have for your Christmas dinner, Connor?
Oh, I think I actually forgot, but I think I had like a simple dinner.
A normal dinner with Yorkshire
Like
puddings.
Yorkshire pudding. I had chicken nuggets. I had pasta, probably with ketchup. Yes, and beets.
Yes. And we played a game after dinner, didn't we?
It was truth or false.
Yes, we played Truth or False. It's a pretty simple game. One
It's
person.
very simple.
It's
So-
also a very good way to learn just trivia questions. One person says a statement and everyone else has to put up a sign saying either true or false, and then the person reading the question says either true or false, and you just keep on doing that until you've read all the cards.
It was good fun, wasn't it? And it was, because it was true or false, Connor could play as well. Or we can always take a guess.
That was one of my Christmas presents.
Yes. And then after dinner we opened presents to each other, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Present giving.
Yes.
Because this was the first year where everybody had bought presents for each other. Isn't that right?
Which includes Connor.
You also got
includes Connor.
solitaire, and somehow I'm being so clumsy with solitaire that I keep making the balls fall off the board.
But
Good job.
Did you say that you particularly remembered the present giving? Connor, you liked that bit. What do you remember about the present giving?
I remembered.
Do you remember buying the presents?
I did.
Where did we go to buy the presents?
The Buchanan Galleries.
Yes. John Lewis.
John Lewis.
And yeah, can you remember anything that you got? Anybody?
Yes, I mainly just got sweets. Oh, Connor.
What did you buy?
I got Scrub. What was I buying?
What did you buy?
What
did you buy, Orla?
To Orla, I bought jelly beans.
Yes.
That's sweet.
You bought jelly beans, why?
I remember your explanation.
I wanted to share them, but I would give them to Orla, but then when I just tasted a few, I thought that only I would eat some flavours because some of them I didn't like.
And then, do you remember what we did after present giving? We watched TV, didn't we? What did we watch?
I think we watched Soul. Did
No.
you watch? We watched Strictly.
Yes. But it wasn't a usual Christmas special, was it?
No,
I think
it
in
wasn't.
Christmas we also watched Star Wars Episode 6.
Yes. Well, I was going to come on to that. Star Wars as a topic. But Christmas Day itself, just as a reminder, we watched Strictly, and it was the top 25 dancers, wasn't it?
Of
all time.
all time, yes.
Dances of all time.
And what was the number one dance?
I don't know.
It was that jive, wasn't it, from Pulp Fiction?
What was it called?
Oh yeah,
Can't remember.
Which year was it?
2017, I think. But yeah, that inspired the rest of the evening.
On the
Ended up
first
being
one, did
playing
the
Just Dance.
On the
and-
first one, did the person who the punters who did that dance get the trophy
Yes, yeah, they did.
just for one dance? Just for one dance, or for
No, that wasn't even in the final, I don't think. I can't remember their names. Anyway. Yeah, you mentioned Star Wars, Connor. We've actually, this December, we have watched all 3 Star Wars movies, the original trilogy, haven't we?
We watched the original trilogy.
Yeah. What did you think of that?
But while we trying to watch them in order, I think we were trying to watch them in order, except we didn't watch Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, because I think they were dark. They were pretty dark.
They were dark. Yes. We may watch the 3rd trilogy next, episodes 7 to 9. But did you
we
enjoy
watched-
Star Wars? What was your favourite of the 3 movies?
Probably. That's a difficult question, but I think I might have to say A New Hope.
Oh. Very good. That used to be my favourite as well.
I think mine
But
is probably
Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope just used to be the only Star Wars.
Yeah, it was just known as Star Wars, yeah.
I think mine is The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, most
Well,
people
I
say
think
that.
when you're watching the movie, and while you watch the entire movie, you pretend the name is Star Wars. That's probably going to be odd.
What other movies, what Christmassy movies have we watched?
We've
What can you
watched The
remember?
Muppets Christmas Carol again.
Of course, we always watch that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we watched Klaus, which is it's a Netflix original, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is amazing. There's a reason it won an award. Amazing.
The animation.
Not just the animation. The animation was amazing, but just the plot as well. The way it flowed so nicely. The characters as well. Character development. Just it was amazing.
Not somehow it started off as a summery place to be in, a spring or something. Or
And what was your favourite movie?
I think cows. It started off at the beginning as a summery or springy place to be.
Yeah. But
Until it became wintry and snowy everywhere.
you watched a movie that you particularly loved, a Christmassy movie.
It was the Polar Express.
Yes.
It's quite a good movie.
And it's a perfect time for you to see that. We also watched Home Alone
Yeah.
and Scrooge
Scrooge, yeah.
and Last Christmas.
Yes.
Yes.
That was in my head. The bad thing is Last Christmas has swears. That's the only problem with the movie. The only problem is that it has swear words. That's the only problem.
Last Christmas.
Yes.
Is it? Oh.
So instead I was just a book studio.
We played 2 games. 2
Well, we
board
played
games.
Monopoly and Cluedo.
That's right. And who won Monopoly?
I won Monopoly. And on Cluedo, I thought, what I was thinking is that the red guy was the murderer, and it was.
And who won Cluedo?
Me.
Ola did. And Ola had the murderer.
And yeah, that's the first time we
Ola
played.
discovered herself was the murderer.
The last time we tried to play Monopoly was in the cottage in Lyndhurst when we went away for New Year last year.
Oh yes,
But it only lasted for 20 minutes.
Yeah, when it felt like I was dying.
Yes, when we think you had COVID
Yes.
at the turn of the decade.
Which it
You
well,
want
extremely likely that it was.
Yeah.
is becoming a new hour.
I never want to relive that ever again.
The clock.
Yeah, something else happened on. Oh yeah. So what did we do on New Year's Eve on Hogmanay?
What do we do on... Do you mean during the day or...
Well, we did.
For the bells.
for the bells.
For celebrating New Year, we went to Nathaniel. The first day came round, and Nathaniel came to our house, and then, and you and the mum went to Nathaniel's house, and then we were all at Nathaniel's house just to celebrate the actual New Year part.
Yes, it was a socially distanced in their gazebo.
Gazebo.
And
Never heard that word before.
and we were
It's a new
outside
hour.
as midnight struck.
Midnight. I think I was also exhausted.
And a very rare event happened in December as well, late December.
Yes, the Great Conjunction, where it was Jupiter and Saturn, where they were so close in the sky that they almost looked like one dot.
One massive dot, or a slightly longer star-ish thing. No, it's not a star.
The last time it had been as visible as this
Was...
in about 800 years ago.
Yes, and we missed it.
But the next time
But
it'll be
I
this
missed
close.
it.
But Connor, the next time it'll be this close will be in 60 years' time. So you might get to see that.
Yes.
I think I might be
might.
67. I
Yes.
might be elder.
I'll be 106.
And you might not be alive.
Oh, I'm intending to be alive at that point. And then after Christmas we got some news about, further news about COVID, didn't we? What was the further news about COVID?
Further news about COVID. We went back. Oh yeah, we went into tier 5, didn't we? That's where we're in right now.
5.
So it's just like lockdown in March and April.
Because of the new variant.
How
The
special
new-
was
the London
it?
variant.
Oh,
And it means that schools are going to be closed.
Until the 1st of February at the least.
Yeah, at the
Si-
earliest.
The earliest.
Yeah. Yeah, I suspect they'll be closed for quite a bit longer than that. So.
There might be a holiday. Valentine's Day. Is that in the weekend or is it a weekday, which is a day off?
It's just a regular day. It could be. It's the 14th of February.
So
I
it's-
don't think I'm also supposed to ask questions on an interview at all.
So it's just like the lockdown in March and April of last year, except the fact that now we don't have the clapping, the universal message, we can get through this together. No, now we just have all the chaos that's going on with Trump supporters and, oh god, I'm really glad that we don't live in the US right now.
Yeah, that was just 2 days ago, wasn't it?
2 days ago, Trump supporters...
They stormed the Capitol building.
Also, can I just say something here that I'm very angry about?
Go ahead.
So, in peaceful protests during the Black Lives Matter movement, police showed up in riot gear, armed, and used tear gas against the peaceful protesters. Yet now there are Trump supporters storming the Capitol, calling it the revolution, and police aren't armed. They're using minimal force, not hurting anyone, and escorting them out of the Capitol.
Very good point, well made, Orla. And at the same time we have that going on, we have COVID
Brexit.
pandemic, but Brexit has hardly made the newspapers
At
because of
all.
all of this.
Which is very surprising, because remember, like,
It could also
Few
be
years
very
ago.
ridiculous.
a few years ago, literally the only thing in the news was Brexit, Brexit, Brexit. But there is another thing, which is snow. A lot of snow. There's snow outside right now.
There's probably more than there's supposed to be. My room was also changed super recently.
Yes, your room. Yes, tell us about your room, Connor.
Yeah.
What?
It's like what it is in the past.
You've changed it now.
2 changes ago. The bed is facing this way. The desk is...
Well,
and even this one
we have,
piece you have is facing that way.
because we've been staying at home because of COVID, we've had to get out for walks every day.
Yes, lots of walks.
Lots of walks. Because I think you realised the importance of going out for a walk, didn't you, Connor?
Yes.
You remember you telling me what happens if we don't go out for a walk?
Or just get all grumpy and I'll just go. Or something else.
That's right. But we've been very lucky with the weather. There's been some beautiful sunsets, haven't there?
Yes, there have been.
And particularly on Christmas Eve, the sky was amazing.
Yes, it was. I loved it. It was amazing. Although there has been a problem recently because it snowed, the snow melted, it froze into ice, it snowed again, that melted, turned into ice, and it hasn't fully melted at all yet, and now there's another layer of snow. So before this, we actually couldn't really go on a walk because everything, like, you took 2 steps outside and it looked like dancing on ice.
Oh yeah, that's right. I fell over, didn't I? I slipped.
Yes.
Thankfully, I didn't.
That was actually terrifying.
Was it? Because I didn't move for a few seconds.
It just looked like.
I had been
It just looked like you were.
extremely careful, but I still fell.
Because it was dark outside.
Yeah.
It was like you were doing this for a few seconds. It was like this.
And they still quiet.
It looked a bit like death, but it was not. I knew it was not.
You don't
But I
slip on the
was
ice and
worried.
die instantly.
I know.
Um,
I mean,
Oh, and
not
we've
when
been-
you slip. I mean, when you fall and you hit the ground.
we've been coming back.
I think that's
From our
one.
walks.
I think that's one slip caused a lot of bruises.
Yeah. Yeah, bad ice because it's been thawing and freezing and thawing and freezing again. And when we've been returning from our walk, we've been greeted by our new fairy light trees outside, which we
Yes,
got.
we have very light trees, which they just decide when to work. To be honest, they just like
when it's
when
spring,
they only work when they feel like it.
when it's spring, the ice workers will stop entirely, and we will be able to walk safely again.
Okay, a few random things. Who won Strictly this year?
Bill Bailey and Oti Mabuse. Oti won 2 years in a row, which has never happened before.
Bill and Oti, I wanted them to win.
I was pretty happy with anyone winning.
And yes, I remember Bill had said that he had read.
Oti also went on the wheel. Michael McIntyre's The Wheel.
That's right. Yes, we watched the Christmas Wheel, didn't we?
The wheel, do-do-do, the wheel, do-do-do.
She cleared it. That was good.
Oti won Strictly with Bill and won The Wheel.
Yes, she's quite a winner.
Incredibly lucky.
And yesterday, Elon Musk became the world's richest man. Did you hear that?
So-
Hear about that?
Well, I heard about it when I read your notes.
Oh, yeah.
If he's the world's richest man, is he the universe's richest man?
That's a very good question. Well, that maybe.
Because there's probably only one planet which includes money.
I mean, the universe is very,
but-
very, very big.
But Elon is trying to change that. He wants to build a city on Mars. That's what he's going to do with his money.
Yes. He's going to progress humanity.
Who used to be the richest person in the world?
Before Elon Musk, it was the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos.
The owner of the app Amazon?
Yeah, the company Amazon. Do you want to say anything else to the camera before you go?
Should I just say other few things I got for Christmas?
Yes, you can if you like.
I got this pen thing for colouring. I got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I got a Minecraft cardboard Steve head.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas.
And something else. I got.
Pickaxe.
Yes, it was the pick. Yes, I did.
What do you say? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry
Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay.
Bye.